For those of you who do the daily readings, yes, this is from this week. It is the prodigal son. Verse before the gospel is from the gospel. I will go up and go to my father, and I shall say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. The Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. May my mind, my lips, and my heart be pure to receive the word of the Lord. Tax collectors and sinners were all drawing near to listen to Jesus, but the Pharisees and scribes began to complain, saying, This man welcomes sinners and eats with them. So to them Jesus addressed this parable. A man had 2 sons, and the younger man said to the father, Father, give me the share of your estate that should come to me. So the father divided the property between them. After a few days, the younger son collected his belongings and set off to a distant country, and where he squandered his inheritance on a life of dissipation. When he had freely spent everything, a severe famine struck that country, and he found himself in dire need. So he hired himself out to one of the local citizens, who sent him out to his farm to tend the swine. And he longed to eat his fill of the pods on which the swine fed, but no one gave him any. Coming to his senses, he thought, How many of my father's hired workers have more than enough to eat? But here I am, dying from hunger. I shall get up and go to my father, and I shall say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I no longer deserve to be called your son. Treat me as you would treat one of your hired workers. So he got up and went back to his father. When he was still a long way off, his father caught sight of him and was filled with compassion. He ran up to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. His son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I no longer deserve to be called your son. But his father ordered his servants, Quickly, bring the finest robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Take the fatted calf and slaughter it. Let us celebrate with his feast, because this son of mine was dead and has come to life again. He was lost and has been found. Then the celebration began. Now the older son had been out in the field, and on his way back he heard the music, and he heard the sound of dancing. He called one of the servants and asked what this might mean. The servant said to him, Your brother has returned, and your father has slaughtered the fatted calf, because he has come back safe and sound. The older son became angry, and when he refused to enter the house, his father came out to him and pleaded with him. He looked at his father in reply and said, Look, all these years I served you, and not once did I disobey. Yet you never even gave me a young goat to feast on with my friends. But when your other son returns, who swallowed up your property with prostitutes, you slaughter the fatted calf. The father said to him quietly, My son, you are here with me always. Everything I have is yours. But now we must celebrate and rejoice, because your brother was dead and has come to life again. He was lost and has been found. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.